And I think that this thing could work just as well if we would all come together and work as a team instead of having all these fractions of people all over that are doing stuff on their own. Like the Red Warrior Camp. You know, they go in and do these like midnight raids and go and do crazy shit, and then you have women going up to do a prayer service to get locked up, you know, because they didn't tell anybody that they went in there the night before and did that shit. I think that to me, that hurts the movement here. It hurts what we're trying to do here, because they don't like warn people about what they did ahead of time. That kitchen didn't open that night. That main kitchen didn't open that night because most of the women that worked in there were at that prayer service in the morning and went to jail. You know, and it's like it's hard to make everybody get on the same page.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like if we want this thing to work, if we want to like make things happen, we have to work together as human beings.
Yeah.
And get over all of this crazy bullshit. Like I'm a vet and he's a vet. And he's no different than I am. He's my brother just like I'm his brother. We're all brothers and we're all sisters. We all have red blood. We need to like figure out how to work together so we can make it better for everybody. You know, and not just have one group of people like the people up there on the hill that have a $1 million GoFundMe page that don't share nothing with anybody. And Red Warrior has a bunch of money. You know, if you've ever been down there and see how they feed people, they feed really, really good. You know, and they don't serve people. You go in and get your own food. They have tons of food. You know, and then you have people over here that are like breaking their ass trying to feed the rest of the people. You know, it's like, it's crazy, you know. That's why I keep coming here, because I keep thinking that somehow, if enough people like me continue to come back here and continue to talk to people, we can change this crazy shit. It's not easy for me. You know? Yeah. Not easy at all.
Mm. Well, I'm glad you, like, the thing I think most of us here in the group, like, you know, I think it was when we, like, the last stop or something, the last truck stop, when Bill was like, you're gonna go to orientation. Mm-hmm.
And he was like,
before we left Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he turned the bus off, turned around, he was like,
the bus didn't go nowhere. I said, we're going to talk before we leave here. Yeah. And I said, if we can't go there and be on the same page and be the same person, then I said, I'll turn the bus around and go home. We won't go. And I would have did it. If somebody on the bus wouldn't agreed with what we were doing, well, why the mission that we came here, I wouldn't have brought the people here. I would have went back to New York and I would have gave people back their money. Because I don't have to bring people here that are going to be obstinate to what we're trying to do here. Mm. I don't like that shit, you know? People got to come here and they got to be on the same page or I ain't bringing them here. You know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Have to be ready to be uncomfortable with that. And the thing that happened last time with orientation, I wasn't with the group, but, you know, I think the opportunity to have that point of unity that Phil is talking about, some people get so uncomfortable that they walk out.
Yep.
And
wow.
That point where you're walking out is a point that you're actually, that's a time that you need to actually sit down.
Yep, sit down. Well,
yeah.
There was three white guys that went to Chiapas. When Chiapas first riled up, when the indigenous people in Chiapas first rose up, 3 white people went down, right? And the first thing that the Zapatistas told them is the first thing you need to do is shut up and listen and you'll learn. 2 of the 3 left. Mm-hmm. The 3rd one's still there. Mm-hmm. You know, because he could listen. You know, they weren't afraid to tell people.
That's just our own arrogance.
Yep.
You know?
And that's what I told people here when I told people on the bus. I said, if we can't go there and be on the same page and go for the same reason, then I'll turn the bus around and take it back to New York. I said, I don't have to go. Yeah. I said, it's a long ride back to New York, but I said, I can turn the bus around and we'll go right back. Yeah. And I would have took them right back. And they knew it. There's nothing that I hate worse than to bring a bunch of people up here and then have them on 65 different pages. You know? Because we're here for one purpose. We're here to unite with the people here and work with the people here and try to do things to make things better for everybody. Not the white people, not the black people, not the indigenous people, not the Asian people. Everybody. And there's a lot of different people here. A lot of different cultures here. You know, the first thing I got here the other day, the first person I met was a Chinese guy that parked behind the bus with his son and his daughter that are staying at the Two-Spirit camp. You know? The first person I got off the bus, and he like came and gave me a big hug. You know, a Chinese guy. It's like, where and else would you ever go and like jump off an old raggedy bus like this, and the first person you run to is a Chinese guy, and he came and gave me a big hug and thanked me for being here. I'm like,
I mean, I would have given you a big hug if you weren't so crabby.
I know, probably.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to be crabby, you know, in order to get people to like listen to what you're saying, you know. But it's like, you know, on the first trip that I left here, that the guy came and gave me the eagle feather. You know, there it is, right there in the bus, still there. And all the trinkets and stuff that people would give me are right there. You know. And this bus was supposed to be here.
All 4 times.
When I went to pick this bus up, all my friends in New York said, "You're crazy. Why are you doing that?" You know? Nobody paid for the fuel. Nobody paid for my plane ticket. I paid for it out of my $564 that I managed to save some every month in the bank. That's my money. But I did it because I needed to be here. I needed to bring people here. I needed to bring her here. Leaving her behind was the hardest thing that I did yet, because I was worried about her. But then I knew he would take care of her. So then it was okay. And I went to her today and gave her a present, because I care about her. I'm not going to say what I gave her, but I gave her something, and she knows why I did it. And I told her, and if she needs to use it for something other than what I want her to use it for, she can use it, because I'll give her some more. Because that's the person that I am. That's my sister. And her mom and dad are worried about her, you know? But she's okay. She's in good hands. And I don't worry about her no more. You know? I worried about her the first minute that she said she was staying, but then I met him, and I felt better about it. Because he's going to take care of her. They're a team. He tends the fire, he tends the coffee, she tends to teaching people what they're supposed to do. They both have a specific thing that they need to do. And I bring people here. I brought my friend John. I knew when I brought him here, he wouldn't go back with me. No matter where I've taken him, he's always stayed behind. And he's always done good stuff. That's who I am. Anybody that wants to get on this bus is welcome to get on the bus, whether they have money or they don't have money. As long as I have enough to pay the fuel to get it back and forth, I don't care how many people get on it. You know? But I have to charge people money sometimes to get them here. Because I don't have any money. You know? If I had money, I wouldn't have to do it. I heard that they got $30,000 check across the street today from a woman. She wrote them a check. You know? What about all the other people that have $30,000 that could be writing checks to help people here?
Yeah.
You know?
To finish this up.
Yeah, to finish this up. But we're here because we're supposed to be here. And there's some greatest people in the world that I've met here. You know? And on this bus. These are all my friends. They're all my family now.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like we have to continue to do what we do so we can change this crazy world.
For real.
And if I'm 70 years old and I can do it, I know there's a lot of people that can do more than I do. You know? But I can do it. I ain't going to quit, because if you sit down in a chair, you rot, you die. It's not time for me to die, you know? I lost a really good friend today, Fidel Castro. I shook his hand in person. You know, I lost him. I lost Lucius Walker. But they were like my brothers. Lucius was like my father. I spent 128 days with that guy when he fasted for 94 days. I made the juice he drank every day. It's called the Native American Spiritual Cleansing Fast. Kept everybody alive for 94 days. You know? So I keep losing people. But I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere. If I have to come here 10 more times, I'll come here 10 more times. You know? But I'm coming back on Wednesday because I got to be here when the vets get here. When I go back to New York, people are gonna say, "Oh, you're crazy. You know, you just got back. You gotta rest." It's like, no, I can rest when I'm dead. You know, I just get slower. I get tireder. You know, when I get tired, I just pull over and go to sleep. Everybody has to wait for me. You know.
Yes.
You know, but we're gonna beat this thing. You know, we may not beat this specific battle here, but this has brought more people together in the most positive way that I've ever seen since Woodstock, with a bunch of hippies having a party out in the woods. You know, but this is more spiritual. This is people coming together and like learning from each other. You know, there's a guy here that's a blacksmith, I heard, that's like forging junk metal into steel. You know, I haven't found him yet, but it's like, you know, where else in the world would you find somebody that would do that? You know, I mean, look at all the structures they built around here. You know, it's amazing. You know, it's going to be hard for them to push this off this land. You know, hard. There's going to be a lot of hurt people. You know, so people better be aware. If you come back, you could get hurt. You know, but that's a chance you take. But I'm going to be here. I know that. And this old bus is going to be here. Yep.
We'll be here to welcome you.
Yeah. We love you, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're teaching us a lot. You're bringing us here and talking to us all the time, taking care of us.
That's what the elders are supposed to do. Teach the young. But the young can also teach the elders. I learn something new every day, and usually from somebody younger than me. You know? Every day. Every day. And it's tough, you know? But we got to persevere. Because that's what they want us to do, is to fail. That's what the system is set up to do, is to make people fail. As long as we let them kick us around, we're going to fail, you know? It's time to stop like squallering down and like ducking and like stand up and stand for your rights, you know? This is our right to be here. It's our right to assemble and protest. It's your First Amendment right, you know? And I'm not going nowhere. I'm not scared of them, you know? I spent 26 months in Vietnam, and they didn't kill me there, and they damn sure can't kill me here. You know, they tried, you know, but they didn't, you know? So we just have to continue to do what we do. There's a lot of rock vets out there that are coming this way soon, you know? And they're going to stand with the indigenous people here. That's a big thing, you know? Big thing. Because they need healing too, you know? It's a good thing. Yep. Okay, I'm done.
No, you're not. You're not done.